Although the debating test is simple, even the noted teacher would rather learn to refine pills than do it. Why? Honestly speaking, actual hands-on experience is a must to master any skill. No matter how well you know the theories, you will never be sure if they are true without practice. You are not even an alchemist and you are trying to debate with a real alchemist based on what you gain from books alone. What makes you think you will win? It's true that no practice, no gain in one's wits. After the emergence of the new testing method, more than thousands of noted teachers have tried to take the test. All of them are extremely talented, and they are even better than alchemists. But, after the debating test was invented, thousands of noted teachers failed. Less than 5 of them successfully passed the exam. Less than 5 of them? You mean less than 5 people out of 1,000 people passed the exam? The odds are too low. Yeah, there's still a big gap between theory and practice, and because of that, examinees rarely choose it and it is getting forgotten, although it's one of the methods to become an alchemist. Others couldn't do it, it doesn't mean I can't. Others do not know whether theories are correct or not without practice, but with the Library of the Heavenly Path, I'm immediately able to know. Well then, I will take the debating test. Do you know the consequences of failing in the debate? What are the consequences? You will need to debate with at least 10 alchemists at once, and these alchemists are of high social status. If anyone is allowed to take the debating test, wouldn't these alchemists wear out? So the union established a rule that if an apprentice fails in a debate, he'll be fined at least 100,000 gold coins to every alchemist involved. Second, he'll receive 100 beatings from the immortal slaying rod as punishment. Lastly, he will not be allowed to take the qualification exams in 10 years. The punishment is indeed very harsh. To host a debating test, there should be at least 10 alchemists, so if I fail, I'll at least need to pay 1 million gold coins. The consequences are harsh and the test itself is difficult to pass. That's why no one has tried this method anymore. As far as I know, no debating test has been held for hundreds of years within the territories of more than 10 kingdoms adjacent to Tianxian Kingdom. You are so talented, I think it would be better for you to learn alchemy step by step. The debating test is not good for you. It's okay, I've decided to take the debating test. Mr. Aliang, please help me arrange the debating test. What? You don't want to do it now, do you? I do. Do you know the content of the debating test? Do you know which alchemists will ask you about what knowledge? You've just become an apprentice without learning anything systematically at all, and you want to debate with alchemists. I have access to the primary library, don't I? I can go read books when I don't know something. Go to the library. At least he wants to read books. The library is home to hundreds of thousands of books. It is impossible to read them all in 3 to 5 years. He hasn't even stepped foot into the library and now he's talking about debating with other alchemists. Yeah, I'll go to the library in a while. In a while, he's reading books in a while. Is he planning to study right before the test? Don't worry, I know what the priority is, and I don't do things I'm not sure of. You guys just make the arrangements. I'm going to read books. You know the priorities. Bullshit. You wouldn't do anything you're unsure about. Do you even know what a pill furnace looks like? Do you know if the pills are round or cubic? Do you know how an alchemist refines herbs? Knowing the priorities. Don't do anything uncertain. Fine, I'll make arrangements now, but summoning so many alchemists requires much time. The debate will take place tomorrow afternoon. You'd better figure out what you can do before the test begins. There will be no chance for you to step out of this once it really begins. Okay, thanks. Hey, by the way, where is the primary library? Isn't he a little reckless? A little, he is very reckless. But, did you notice that? He was very confident. I really don't know why he is so confident. Well, in fact, it's very easy to find the reason. He's going to the library for books, isn't he? We can send a person to follow him, and we'll find some clues for sure. Found anything? What's he doing? Is he learning some kind of uncommon ways to refine pills? No. He's reading books. Books. What books did he read? When I got into there, he was reading books about basic pill refinement on the shelf, such as basic pill refinement, herbs extraction, preservation of medicinal effect, how to move a pill furnace and the like. Basic pill refinement, herbs extraction. Preservation of medicinal effect, how to move a pill furnace. Aren't they basic textbooks for apprentices? They have to memorize these books. He is about to attend the pill debate, yet he just started reading these basic books. Are you sure? No, he was more like flipping books than reading. Like this, he flipped every book on the shelves, so I am not sure what he was doing. Flipping books. Flipped every book on the shelves. Did he try to find a book with a special texture? Only by touching it can he know whether he finds the right book. Maybe. Dormitory of Hongtian Academy. I finally solved it. My young lady. Did anyone mess with you after I left? Messed with me? Who dares to do that? Uncle Yao, don't be paranoid. Mr. Zhang is so nice to me, and he is capable. Please stop prejudicing against him. Nice to you. My young lady, you grew up in the city and didn't know how vicious humans can be. My young lady, where did you get this herb? Mr. Zhang gave it to me. I felt sick and he told me to crush and take it. Zhang Xuan gave it to you. How is that possible? How can a poor teacher? What's wrong, Uncle Yao? Is there anything wrong with this herb? No, it's way too precious. If I am right, this is frigid sun mother grass. Frigid sun mother grass. This is the parent frigid sun grass, and its effect is more than 10 times of that of an ordinary one. Although frigid sun grass isn't worth much, a parent one is very rare and precious. When I traveled to other countries with the mayor, I saw it once. It's worth more than 100,000 gold coins. Uncle Yao, are you sure? It's the frigid sun mother grass. Absolutely, it must be the frigid sun mother grass. It's the most precious herb I've ever seen and I was impressed with it, I'm quite sure. Frigid sun mother grass. 100,000 gold coins. Isn't he the lousiest and poorest teacher with the lowest salary? How can he afford such a precious herb? Mr. Zhang not only created techniques for me but also gave me such a precious herb. He didn't show off and even didn't care about it. If Uncle Yao hadn't recognized it, I would probably take it as a valueless thing and eat it. It's so invaluable. I can't take it without giving anything back to him. Uncle Yao, how much money do you have? My trip here just for taking you to school and I didn't bring much money with me. I only have 20 grand. Mr. Zhang left after class. Uncle Yao, can you help me find him? I had my men stock. No, look for him. He should be in the Alchemist Union. The Alchemist Union, did he buy this herb there? Uncle Yao, let's go. Let's go find Mr. Zhang. What? Mr. Zhang is taking the tests to become an alchemist's apprentice. Mr. Zhang, the playboy she mentioned, Zhang Xuan is a teacher. Yeah, he has gone for the tests. The alchemist's apprentice. Alchemists' apprentices have to memorize the properties and characteristics of 100,000 kinds of herbs. Candidates can't pass without years of research and study. I don't think he can pass the tests. I know that the tests are quite difficult. Can't pass, I thought so as well. There are 3 tests. Not only did he pass the first written test but he also got full marks. He's now taking the second test. Full marks. The first test is about the characteristics of herbs. Numerous people failed it and couldn't take the next test. The so-called good-for-nothing not only passed it but also got full marks. He gave away herbs worth 100,000 gold coins without hesitation and made my young lady wholeheartedly become his student. Moreover, he got full marks in the first test. Is he really a good-for-nothing? From the information I got, Mr. Zhang is a genius. He reached the peak of the level 3 Qi formation stage at the age of 16. It's a pity that he didn't make any progress later but became a good-for-nothing. But that information doesn't match the reality at all. Could it be? Theories are nothing without practicing. The second test is to distinguish 10 herbs within a limited time. He will fail even if he just makes one single mistake. Is it that hard? Here they come. How was the test? Did you pass? No. What about Zhang Xuan? He passed. He now is the alchemist's apprentice. The alchemist's apprentice. He passed the second test. Then, when can we see Mr. Zhang? He went to the library and is gonna have the pill debating test tomorrow afternoon. To become a qualified alchemist. A qualified alchemist. Tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, we heard at the door that the test is about debating pills with 10 officially recognized alchemists. The test is more difficult than pill refinement and he will receive greater punishment if he fails. Pill debate, I learned about it from books. It's much more difficult than pill refinement. One has to defeat 10 qualified alchemists in theory and practice. It's very hard. Once he fails, he'll suffer a lot. He became an alchemist's apprentice at such a young age, and he still has a lot of time. Why is he in such a hurry for the pill debate? I don't know, but he said he wanted to find books about special corporeity. And only a qualified alchemist can read those books. And he said he only had half a month. It seems that he's got some urgent matters to deal with and he has to be an alchemist within half a month to get those books. Half a month, special corporeity. The freshman competition will be held in half a month. To become an alchemist within half a month. Did Mr. Zhang do this to activate my corporeity and improve my strength? You said that the failure of pill debate results in severe punishment. What's that? I don't know. I know, I heard it from Mr. Ouyang. There are 3 punishments. First, give all the qualified alchemists at least 100,000 gold coins, totaling 1,000,000 for 10 alchemists. Second, receive 100 beatings from the immortal slaying rod. Lastly, one will not be allowed to take the qualification tests in 10 years. 1,000,000 gold coins, 100 beatings from the immortal slaying rod, 10-year ban on tests. To activate my corporeity, Mr. Zhang intended to take such a great risk. I can't pay him back even if I die for him. It's finally done. I was there to find a book but I failed. That's all. Well, alright. We spent the whole afternoon guessing at this trivia. I've notified the 10 alchemists about the pill debate, and they will all be here tomorrow. Get yourself ready, it will be held here tomorrow afternoon. Okay, thank you. See you then. You lost, give me your money. Yeah, I lost. But you didn't win. You bet the most on the option, showing off. Can't believe those noted alchemists bet on me. Mr. Zhang. Thank you. Zhaoya, what are you doing? Get up, why are you thanking me? She knelt the moment she saw me. Could it be? Her chronic disease is healed. You took the frigid sun mother grass. Did it work? Mr. Zhang, I was so ignorant. I'm sorry for misjudging you. What? I just became an apprentice of an alchemist. Why did they behave like this suddenly? Did she know that I came here to find a solution to her special corporeity? Maybe she was touched as she thought that pill debate was extremely hard and dangerous, but I still gave up everything and took all risks for my students. I used to take students as my bargaining chips for not being fired, but now I realize that humans all have feelings. Others will treat you in the same way you treat them. These kids' desire to learn and their gratitude make me realize the responsibilities I should take as a teacher. Rest assured. You're my students, so I will lead you farther and farther on the cultivation road. Until you reach the peak. Mr. Zhang, I don't have enough money for the frigid sun mother grass. I could give you only part of it now. The Bayou City will pay for it. We won't cost you anything on teaching our young lady. Take the money back. It's just a herb, no big deal. Mr. Zhang, you gave away a herb worth 100,000 without hesitation. I do admire such generosity. I'm so ashamed to take you as someone trying to deceive my young lady. It costs 100,000. The frigid sun mother grass costs 100,000. Really, if I'd known it, I definitely would have taken the money. So? Mr. Zhang, you don't know its price. Of course not. 100,000 gold coins. It's gone. I do know the price. Money means nothing to me. Zhaoya is my student, so I am willing to spend 200,000, or even 300,000 for her, let alone a mere herb worth 100,000. My young lady indeed has a great teacher. This guy is a teacher, a virtuous one. I mistook him as my pursuer. And I even satirized him. It's so embarrassing. Alright, see you around. I have to get ready for tomorrow's pill debate. It cost 100,000 gold coins to show off. I won't do that again, it's too expensive. My young lady, tell me about Mr. Zhang and your illness as well as this herb. Dormitory of Hongtian Academy. Mr. Zhang, I had a prejudice against him at the beginning until I attended his lecture. What, purine body, you possess the purine body. We didn't know that and even let you learn Bayou technique. Since Mr. Zhang is so capable. Why does he have such a bad reputation? Uncle Yao, the Office of Academic Affairs conducted an enlightenment trial because of Lu Yang's matter. Do you know that? You mean, it's true that Elder Shang Chen framed Mr. Zhang? If so, I misunderstood Mr. Zhang. Damn, although I haven't met Elder Shang Chen, Shang Bin Slash is his grandson. He is selfish and malicious, and his grandfather is definitely no good guy. Uncle Yao, you've known what happened to Mr. Zhang. I hope you can be respectful to him. Relax, I'm not a fool. Since I've learned about the truth, I know what to do in the future. However, Shang Chen and Shang Bin made me misunderstand and defame Mr. Zhang. I have to discuss with the mayor to teach them a lesson. Yeah, such evil people must be punished. Uncle Yao, please spread the news. The wider, the better. Okay, my young lady, leave it to me. Thanks. Zhang Xian's dormitory. One night passed so quickly. Relying on the pure chi formation and heaven's path divine art, it was easy to break through. It took time to locate acupoints, but I managed to open 20 of them in one night. Mr. Zhang. What are you doing? Mr. Zhang. Mr. Zhang. Why is Zhao Yanfeng here? Mr. Zhang, I took the liberty of dropping Mr. Lu's lecture. Please punish me for any trouble caused. I thought Lu Sun messed with me for no reason. Now I know the real reason. 2 students dropped the lecture of a star teacher and chose a good-for-nothing. Nobody can accept this. Since you are here, come in. Okay, thank you. Alright, class begins. Mr. Zhang is talking about a new cultivation system and a new philosophy. It should be enough to overthrow all the philosophies of the cultivation world. That's all for today. Remember to cultivate after returning home. Got it. The pill debate is about to begin. I gotta go. Hello, Mr. Zhang. Mr. Ouyang told me to wait here. He said that 10 qualified alchemists already arrived and the debate can start at any time. Of course, you can still change your mind and cancel the debate. I won't. This way, please. For the battle in half a month. And Wang Ying, Zhao Ya, Zheng Yang, Lu Yang and Yuan Tao's corporeity. I have to take the debate. And I can't fail. Here we are. Mr. Zhang, welcome. Zhang Xian, it's not late to change your mind. I'm sure that with your talent, in less than half a year, you can refine pills and become a qualified alchemist if you are willing to be my disciple. No, thanks, half a year is too long. You gotta be kidding. If I had that much time, I wouldn't look for books in the Alchemist Union. Fine, since you insist, I'll just quit persuading you. Young men nowadays won't quit until they suffer a setback and know how difficult the pill debate can be. Hey, guys. Come in. President Ouyang, you said someone wanted a pill debate. Is this brat? A young man less than 20 wants a debate. Even if he began studying when he was in his mother's womb, how much could he learn? Although Zhang Xian is young, he has deep understandings of herbs. He even got full marks in the written test. Full marks. So what? Pill refinement requires someone not only to know the types and characteristics of herbs but also to know pill refining methods. Won't it be a fantasy to think that he can be an alchemist with just some basic knowledge? If age matters in being an alchemist, why don't you ask the dead to refine pills? It will be good to get some ashes. President Ouyang gathered us here not for discussing age. Although I am young, it doesn't mean I am inferior to you in refining pills. You want to compare with us? You are just a new alchemist's apprentice. Yet you are so conceited and you look down on us. Enough. Since I gathered everyone here for the debate, then let our capabilities speak for us. Let me tell you the rules of the pill debate. It's not a real debate. The candidate has to answer questions posed by the 10 alchemists. As long as one question is answered wrong or remains unanswered, the candidate fails. If both parties are not sure about the answer, they can practice on the spot. I mean, pill refinement. Whoever makes better pills with his theory wins. Of course the questions posed have to be confined to the knowledge of a first-class alchemist and can't go beyond that. And questions about knowledge that no one knows can't be asked. Do you have any questions? No. So, let's wait. What? You are scared? I guess it's too late. Even if you want to change your mind, it's too late. You have to either start the debate or admit defeat. Change my mind. Do you deserve that with your capabilities? What do you mean? I'm sorry. I mean, not just you but everyone here is incompetent. Crap. Ouyang, please stop him. He belittled them before the debate starts. He is done for. Stop him. How? I'm not good at mocking others. President Ouyang. Will it be too boring if we just debate? How about making it harder? Harder? The debate is hard enough. How can we make it harder? Kiddo, do you think death is nothing and want something more thrilling? That's easy. The debate is just about theory. It's all hot air. I got an idea. If any alchemist present dares to refine pills in front of me, I will tell the method's name and the errors in the process. As long as anyone present thinks the errors I mention are incorrect, I will immediately admit defeat. What? You are just an apprentice, yet you want to find errors when we refine pills. Are you here for the debate, or for thrills? What's wrong with him? He looked normal yesterday. I agreed to hold the pill debate because of his talent. What happened to him last night? What should I do? Will the pill debate turn into a bloodbath? What? You don't have the nerve to agree. Are you afraid that I will find your errors and humiliate you? Or are you afraid that you'll lose face the moment I recognize your method? Since you want a thrill, I'll grant your wish. You have President Ouyang's appreciation at such a young age. And I admire your courage. So let me, Qingjiang, see what you've got. President Ouyang. This young man said that pill refinement is just about theories, so please get us a pill furnace. And I'll let him see what the real pill refinement is. Okay. Mr. Cheng is the one with the greatest potential among us. He has been an alchemist for 3 years and he can refine a dozen kinds of pills. Yeah, as time goes by, he will possibly be better than President Ouyang. I just created a new technique for refining pills and I named it a few days ago. I've never shown it to anyone else. Even though you know everything, it will be difficult for you to know the name. So I won't ask you the name after consideration, I just want you to identify how many pill refining techniques I borrowed. If you can name at least 3 of them, I will admit defeat. A new pill refining technique. Awesome. The pill refinement techniques are similar to martial arts skills. If one could create one, he would definitely be a genius and could have his name remembered throughout history. He'll be doomed, since it is a new technique. It definitely differs greatly from the old ones. He has to identify 3 techniques borrowed. It will be much more difficult than identifying flaws. Yeah, it's so hard. Even a third-class alchemist may not be able to do that, let alone an apprentice. That guy looks kind, but he is so shameless and makes it harder for an apprentice. Then please show your new techniques. It's the storage ring. Impressive. Is this how pills get refined? Indeed, I can tell nothing from it. No wonder they stared at me as though I had gone mad, to recognize forging methods and find flaws during the pill refinement. Even President Ouyang can't do it just with naked eyes. Since I can't do it with naked eyes, I'll use the Library of Heaven's path. Flaws. I'm done forging, please. How ruthless Mr. Cheng is. He is a 1-star alchemist. He perfectly refined the most basic jushi pill and no one can find any flaws. And most importantly, he finished it so soon and left no time for people to analyze it. This guy is doomed. If I correctly name 3 techniques you used in the pill forging, will you admit defeat? Of course, I am an official alchemist with a high social status. There is no reason I would go back on my words just to deal with an apprentice. Since you have put it like that, then this matter is simple. I'll start with the name of the technique you created. It's called Convergence of 10,000 Tributaries, right? You used 12 techniques to refine the Jushi pill, including Rain of 10,000 Streams, Convergence of the North River. You also copied Illusory Silk Hands from Mr. Bai Ming, Frost-Threaded Hands from Mr. Lin Mu, Golden Spring Fleeting Cloud Dexterity from Mr. Jin Chen, and 100 Intertwining Method from Mr. Du. Am I right? You? I don't think I need to say that in detail because the alchemists present know their own techniques well, right? Do I have to say more, Mr. Qingjiang? No, you don't have to. I lost. He admitted defeat just like that. The brat just mentioned 2 forging methods. Why did he admit defeat all of a sudden? I thought he was quite something because he created a new forging method on his own, yet he admitted defeat once he got the name right. What the heck is Qingjiang doing? This guy. He is not simple. Okay, I won't waste your time. Next one, please. I'll go. I guess he wants to finish the debate as soon as he can. Although I don't know what he has done to Qingjiang. I can't allow him to be so arrogant. How is that possible? Will he tell others about my plagiarism? How and when did he know about it? What should I do? Zhang Xuan, though I don't know what trick you played to defeat Mr. Cheng. Don't play that again. Because I will change the rules. You will watch as I refine the pills and point out my flaws, but I want you to point out true mistakes in my forging process, such as in my skills, ability to control flames, and the way I mix the medicinal herbs. The boy is doomed. Then cut the crap. Start now. What an arrogant brat. 1,000 mountain hands. Impressive. Only Mr. Bai Ming possesses such capabilities. He successfully made the acupoint soothing pill under such a circumstance. It is difficult to refine that pill, and his forging technique is quite complicated. Even I haven't seen it before. I'd like to see what Zhang Xuan can come up with. Alright, done. State the name of the techniques and flaws. State the name of the techniques and flaws. You will never earn my respect. Then I'll get straight to the point. Listen carefully. The technique you used is called 1,000 mountain hands. You must put the medicinal herb into the cauldron based on a special sequence, similar to the mountainous regions, one mountain after another like you're traversing the lands. And the way you control the fire is based on the same sequence, strong at one moment, weak at the other. In such a way, the effects of the herbs can be fully released and combined, so it's easy to get pills. But the flaw is very clear to me. It's difficult to raise the quality of the pills. Therefore, even though you succeeded in making 3 acupoint soothing pills, they are of low level and it is impossible to improve them. Such forging techniques are only suitable for the mass production of pills by low-skilled alchemists. To be honest, none of the slightly better alchemists would learn such a skill, because it'll hinder their future path. No matter how many times they practice, the quality of the pills will never be improved, so why bother to learn it? Unless they feel that they don't have any potential and give up on themselves. Mr. Bai Ming, am I right? Bai Ming is not only the leader of the Bai family, one of the great 4 families in Tianxian City, but also a 1-star alchemist with high standing, but you described him as a mediocre and unpromising alchemist. Don't be proud for now, it doesn't mean anything. You have to tell the mistakes I made during the forging process. Then, I'll start from the very basics. As an alchemist, one has to control the fire and the cauldron well. I wonder how much Mr. Bai Ming knows about the fire and the cauldron. The cauldron may be of a similar size and I'll just leave it aside. But even with the same herbs, flames and cauldron, the pills you forge can be different. Because any small difference can degrade the pills. This cauldron is 219 centimeters in height and 96 centimeters in width, and has 13 cracks on it. It is created by San Imo craftsmen from the Stone Well Workshop 7 years and 3 months ago. Making an acupoint soothing pill with this cauldron will scatter its medicinal effects and the spiritual energy within the pill. As such, the medicinal effects will be insufficient and the pill will be of poor quality. Seriously? Does a cauldron have so much effect on forging pills? Though I know different cauldrons will produce pills with different quality. I've never expected it to be so complex. This cauldron was brought here by the Alchemist Union for the debate. How can he know so much about the details? He even knows its size, thickness and the place where it was made. And he only used his naked eyes to tell those details. How amazing! Then I'll talk about the fire. The heat is produced by the heavenly coal. It's the best coal for refining pills. It produces extremely scorching flames and the permeability of its heat is incredible. By propelling it with chi formation from the martial artists, you can easily control the strength and temperature of the flames. For normal coal, only 37% of its heat will retain when being burnt in a cauldron with a thickness of 3 centimeters, while 46% of the heat produced by the heavenly coal will be retained. As long as one is aware of the retaining heat, he can decide to put what herbs in the cauldron and to use what temperature. And he can know how long it'll take to maximize the medicinal effects. That's the way to make pills of top quality. However, these are the basic knowledge for alchemists and are not flaws. But, Mr. Bai Ming, did you notice these before you forged pills? Notice? Are you fucking kidding me? I was just forging a normal pill. Do I have to get a ruler to measure the entire cauldron and test different temperatures? If I did so, it would take me days before I could start to forge pills. Then I'll talk about the mistakes you made in forging pills. It takes 47 kinds of herbs to make one acupoint soothing pill. Among them, some herbs are compatible with the other ingredients while some are not. If you can't control the incompatibility, then the pill may be a failure. You first put heart grass. It has calming properties and is resilient to high temperatures. It requires high temperature to maximize its effect. It's right to put it in first because it can come into contact with the heat earlier and its effect can be fully released. But, you made a mistake by placing the split palm flower in after 7 breaths. The heart grass is only half a year old, its effect is not strong and its leaves are the most valuable parts. Such an herb will release its effect once it is heated. So you should put the split palm flower after the 4th breath. But he didn't put it in until the 7th, so the effect of the pill decreased by 13%. The split palm flower is 5 years old and has a strong effect. During the refinement, it should be added gently by sliding down against the interior of the cauldron. But Mr. Bai Ming just threw it in, so it lost the chance to touch the wall of the cauldron and fully release its medicinal effect, causing a loss of 14%. The medicinal effects of these two herbs clash with one another, so he should put in scattered floral grass, which has a pacifying effect. However, he put the violent lone-eyed dragon grass in, worsening the clash between the two herbs, so 11% of the medicinal effect was lost. The lone-eyed dragon grass has a great yang property. After placing it into the heated cauldron, he should have placed the cooling grass to counteract its effects. But Mr. Bai Ming added the wisdom mother grass. It is able to neutralize all herbs and is the perfect choice to serve as a medium. But due to the wrong order, the yang property of the lone-eyed dragon grass is offset, greatly declining the effect of the acupoint soothing pill. Fail. 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 He just took one glance at it, yet he knew the sequence of the 47 herbs added by Mr. Bai Ming. Correctly telling the sequence is nothing, the most shocking thing is that he could tell the age of each herb at a glimpse. And he even knew how to match the herbs to maximize the medicinal effect. After hearing what he said, I finally realized that an alchemist has to take many factors into consideration. No wonder I can never make perfect pills, so that's the reason. So is that what pill forging about? Then what have I done? Why didn't anyone tell me about this? My entire pill forging sequence was a failure. I was simply forging feces instead. No, at least when one forges feces, no materials go to waste. Yet, I wasted all of the herbs used in forging pills. Can't believe I've wasted so many herbs. I brought disgrace to alchemy. How can I continue forging pills with such lousy skills? I am simply waste herbs. I admit defeat. And from now on, I will never forge pills. If I do, let the heavens tear me apart. What? Never forge pills. Mr. Bai Ming. What should I do? Did I go too far? He upset and made an experienced alchemist quit just by pointing out his errors. No wonder he made himself clear in the first place that he didn't want to mention flaws in pill forging. I thought he couldn't tell any of them. And wanted to resort to other methods to make up for his weakness. I only now realize he is not as ignorant as we thought, he just didn't want to embarrass us. Then, next. I have to stay low profile. If there are other alchemists swearing an oath, the alchemist union won't let me off. Meng Yen. Mr. Chen Iota Alpha Omicron, you. Are they going to forge pills together and ask him to point out the errors? We talked in private, and it seems that you know better about the pill forging than everyone here. So we won't ask you about the techniques and flaws. We have 2 tranquil heart pills made this morning. Please tell us if there is anything wrong with them. Please, come on, you two are official alchemists. How about you forge pills in front of him? Do you want to be the second Bai Ming? Fine. After all, the debate has to go on. Please. Thank you, Zhang Xuan. Fine. Flaws. These two are not tranquil heart pills. One of them will make people aggressive and the other will kill people. What did you say? One needs to be serene to make the tranquil heart pill. And pill forging is not only about techniques but about the state of mind. Only when one merges his mind into the pill can maximize its effect. But the two pills are made by an aggressive man and a dying man. How can it be called tranquil heart pill? If you don't believe me, I think there are pill sample beasts in the Union. Feed the pills to them. To see whether they will be tranquil, get aggressive or die. There's no need to do so. Chen, you. I just want to make sure. The pill sample beasts all died after taking pills I made recently. I have a theory in my mind long ago, just go on with your pill. About my pill. You've got grumpy recently. It must have been caused by suspicion in your mind. Fortunately, before the debate, I enraged them and made them use their cultivation base, so I could gather information about them. But it surprised me that he had been cheated on many times. So if you want to solve the problem, go check it out instead of being suspicious. Only by facing the problem can you get rid of the fury and make perfect pills. Thanks for your answer. We admit defeat. Why do I feel it is straying from the debate? Okay, you four, ask if you have any questions. Zhang Xuan, you are a talent, I have a question. Lin, it should be my turn based on our age. Then why didn't you ask before I did? Lin Mu, you ungrateful man, I treated you to the brothel. So what, do I have to let you pee ahead of me? You let me pick the girl first before, but why suddenly? Because you paid the money, it's different. Why are they acting like a child now? You don't have to argue for this. By viewing the process of pill forging, Zhang Xuan told the mistakes they made. It embarrassed them greatly, so no one was willing to raise questions. However, not only did he solve their questions, but he helped them get over the unpleasant experience. Even a fool knows that this is a good opportunity and wants to seize it. What a pity, I took his side before the debate and now I have no right to speak. Otherwise, I can ask him about several of my long-held questions. Then just forget about it, but I worked diligently for this debate but never had the chance to raise questions. Do you think he will give me a chance to ask questions when the debate is over? Enough. We are having a pill debate. Don't ask those stupid questions to humiliate yourselves, don't forget you are alchemists. If you don't have any questions related to the debate, I will raise some. Mr. Liu. He is not worse than others present in terms of cultivation base and making pills. Mr. Liu is famously cruel. Oh my. My question is also about the tranquil heart pills. The tranquil heart pill. You said when forging the tranquil heart pills, one has to be serene so as to make them perfect. Then my question is. My daughter will be married in a few days and she will be married to a man called Zhou Xian from another city. I've spent a lot of time investigating his background but got no useful information. Would you please help me check if that guy is reliable? If not, I will cancel the marriage. After I get to know this guy, I can be serene to forge the perfect tranquil heart pills. What the fuck, does it have anything to do with the tranquil heart pills? You just want to get to know your future son-in-law. Ouyang Cheng, do you think is this still a debate? Liu, is your daughter's marriage related to the debate? Shit, of course it is related to the debate. Because of it, I can't be serene to forge pills. Bullshit, if that's the case. Recently, I haven't slept well and I've had urinations many times at night, dreamed a lot and had palpitation. Are all these related to Ferginklils? You are just in bad health, it has nothing to do with pill forging. You have to ask questions about pill forging, keep thinking and I'll ask questions now. No way, I'm not done with my questions yet. Well, Zhang Xuan, congratulations, you passed this debate. From now on, you are a new one-star alchemist of the Alchemist Union. This badge shows your identity as an alchemist. With this, you'll receive discounts when purchasing pills at any Alchemist Union. Oh, compared with this badge. President Ouyang, I am more interested in the location of the advanced library. Countless people want to show this badge off, but he doesn't care about it at all. I'll take you there now. In the Alchemist Union in Tianxian City, there are about a dozen of official alchemists. They will come here for solutions only when they face tricky problems. It's usually quiet here, Pick whatever books you want to read. Take your time, let me know if you need any help. Thanks, President Ouyang. Don't mention it, you are also an official alchemist now. And I may need your help in the future. Then I'll try my best to offer help. It will take a lot of time to look for the books that I need. I might as well record all the books into the Library of Heaven's path, so I can read them at any time and learn more about forging pills. Found it. Tianxian year 373, Emperor Shenling's daughter, Princess Shenqiu, had purine body. She managed to awaken it upon consuming a grade 3 unraveline pill. Unraveline pill. Let me see if there is anything about the Emperor bloodline. Found it. Tianxian year 126. There was an individual who had Emperor bloodline. He was unable to awaken it using pills. He eventually awakened it by smearing the blood of the colossal rhinoceros beast on his body, but the chance of success is extremely low. Let me see if this method is correct. Flaws. Purine body can be awakened using the unraveline pill. Flaws. It can only awaken around 10% of the constitution, thus it is incapable of unleashing the full strength of the constitution. Emperor bloodline can be awakened using the blood of the colossal rhinoceros beast. Flaws. It can only awaken around 10% of the constitution, thus it is incapable. What? Only 10%. But 10% is sufficient. Now my priority is to get a grade 3 unraveline pill and the blood of the colossal rhinoceros beast. President Ouyang. Mr. Zhang Xuan. I want to buy an unraveline pill, a meridian rejuvenation pill, a portion of colossal rhinoceros blood and a portion of body nourishment medicinal solution. How much will they cost? It's easy to get the meridian rejuvenation pill and body nourishment medicinal solution, and I can help you with that. But our union doesn't have unraveline pills and the blood of the colossal rhinoceros beast. I think I can get them if I send an application form to the headquarters. But the headquarters are too far from here. It will probably take 10 days to get them. 10 days. The freshman competition will be held in 14 days. 10 days. Things might get a little pressing. Whatever, 10 days are fine. I should be able to make it. Then I'm counting on you to get the unraveline pills and the blood of the colossal rhinoceros beast. I will send the application form now. Come here and take them in 10 days. How much will these 4 cost? Do I pay for all of them now or do I pay when they are all here? Meridian rejuvenation pill and body nourishment medicinal fluid aren't too expensive. It is 400,000 gold coins in total. The other 2 would be slightly more expensive. The unraveline pill is an advanced grade 3 pill. The colossal rhinoceros beast is a primordial beast, a whole level higher than that of savage beasts. You are now an alchemist, and you get some discounts. I will have the price rounded, so, you just need to pay 23 million. What? Didn't expect that being a good teacher would spend a lot of money. I think I am quite wealthy as I have 1 million, but I can't even afford a tiny part of that price. What should I do? Maybe I should just forget it. No problem. But I made a promise. My students are counting on me to activate their physiques and help them improve their strength. If I give up? No, giving up just because it's too expensive isn't my way of doing things. Also, I am their teacher, I can't just stand by and do nothing. President Ouyang, I am an alchemist now, can I purchase them on credit? That won't do. No one in our union can forge grade 3 pills and I have to purchase them from the headquarters. The payment can't be delayed. I have an idea, based on your knowledge of pills. You can forge acupoint soothing pills. The acupoint soothing pills are quite lucrative among grade 1 pills. Each one enables you to earn about 50,000 gold coins. If you forge 10 pills every day, in less than 2 months, you can earn 20 million. In 2 months. The freshman competition will long be over before I make enough money. If that's the case, I might as well work on their strength the conventional way. There was no point in me exerting so much effort here. Is there another better way to earn money? Another better way? There are many professions in this world. Appraisers and alchemists usually earn more money. But the most lucrative occupation in this world is the noted teacher. They can earn a hefty fee just by offering some guidance to others. The noted teacher. Order those goods for me. I will pay you in 10 days. I'll leave this matter to you. No problem. See you around. Quiet houses hidden on the prosperous streets. Everyone wishes to have glorious residence. All kinds of houses with large courtyards and beautiful sceneries are on sale. You can find everything you want in San's real estate agency. Gentlemen, don't miss such a good opportunity. Get in and have a look. Old sir, what can I do for you? Do you want a residence? Old sir. Though I am in disguise to impersonate a noted teacher, I don't think I look old. I want to rent a mansion. Rent a mansion? You made a wise decision to rent a mansion from our agency. May I know what your requirements are? It should be clean and spacious with a good location. It would be better if it's already furnished and I can move in immediately. Old sir, we do have such mansions. But the cost of the rent would be slightly pricey. I can surely rip him off. Price won't be a problem. Good, I will show you around until you get a satisfying house. This mansion was bought last year by a merchant, but that guy died before the new year. His son is a playboy and he had no choice but to mortgage the mansion. You can either buy or rent it. It is newly renovated and its location is good as well. Do you want to take a look? The mansion has 5 courtyards and there are plenty of man-made mountains and ponds. It's spacious and bright. I wonder if the Library of Heaven's path includes information on mansions. I don't want to be tricked. It works. A good place. You can just bring your belongings here and move in. It has everything you need. It exactly meets your requirements. How do you think of it? I'll rent this one. What's the monthly rental? This is the most luxurious and best mansion on rent. If you want to take it, you'll need to pay 150,000 gold coins per month. 150,000. The mansion has 5 courtyards, and houses located in this area all cost that much. 150,000 gold coins are not too much. Can't believe he tripled the rental. Let me see what you are capable of. Sir, what are you doing? Nothing, I just want to make sure. Are you sure the monthly rental of this mansion is 150,000? This person is not powerful, he is just at the level 2 Dantian formation stage. Old sir, what are you talking about? It's not expensive to rent this luxury and convenient mansion with 150,000. Not expensive. The original owner of this mansion is called Du Qiao. He was a merchant, but he met bandits. His business suffered a great loss and he wanted to sell this mansion, but he couldn't find a buyer in a short time, so he had to lease it out. The monthly rental of this house shouldn't be higher than 50,000. I did sign the contract with Du Qiao, and like what he said, the rental was only 50,000 a month. But, this was supposed to be confidential, no one else was present when we signed the contract. How did this guy know about this? You made the deal 3 months ago at Emerald Pavilion while enjoying a feast and the music played by Ming Xinyue. Anything wrong? The words that he said were spot on, as though he was there in person. Who are you? I'm just a guy wanting to rent a house, and I don't want to be ripped off. Seems that this man can't be fooled. If I continue, I will give myself away. Forget it. I was snobbish, just like you said. The monthly rental is 50,000. Here are 100,000 gold coins. I'll rent it for a month, and hire some servants with the rest. Also, stay and be my butler. No problem. If you work well, I will give you as much as you want. You will definitely make more money than running an agency. The outfit cost 12,000, the foundation cost 3,000, the wig cost 5,000, and together with the rental fees, I already spent 120,000. Sir, you are so generous. In order to earn money quickly, I spent a lot on impersonating a noted teacher. But this guy was bold enough to triple the rental. With the identity of a noted teacher, he should be able to help me earn money. Have you made up your mind? Will you be my butler? I will. Good, I will only stay in Tianqian City for a period of time. If you serve me well, you can earn enough money in 1 month that equals your income earned by working for 10 years. You'd better think it over. Don't worry, sir, I will definitely serve you well. What's your name? I am San Chong. You can call me Chong. Chong. Yes. I have some tasks for you. Firstly, I want you to find maids and servants for this mansion by tonight. Tomorrow, when I come over, I want to see them here. Secondly, through your connections, I want you to spread the news of me living in this mansion. Just say, a noted teacher named Yang Xian will be staying here for a short period of time. The more people know of the matter, the better it is. A noted teacher. No wonder. Yeah, I am a noted teacher and I am looking for something here. It would be best if you could get the news as far as possible. Judging from your cultivation base, you seem to have been at the Dantian formation stage for several years. If you do your job well when I am at Tianxian City, I will give you some guidance to make progress. Thank you, sir. He deserves to be a noted teacher. He's wealthy and generous. Don't worry, sir, I'm on it. Go ahead. Yes, sir. I am going to be rich. I didn't expect to be so exhausted to show off. I have to take a good rest after I come back. Mr. Zhang. This is the name list of Mr. Lu Sun's students who would be competing with yours in the teacher evaluati. Thank you. What a surprise, the weakest student among the 5 is even no match for Yuan Tao. But the others are on par with each other. Technically, it is not against the rules, even if Lu Sun picks 5 from the top 10 in the entrance exam. I really can't understand Lu Sun. Mo Xiao, isn't this guy? Mr. Zhang, those students on this list are ranked closely with us. But we are no match for them in real combat, it's so weird. What did you find out? Look, Mr. Zhang. Bai Zhong ranks 90th, we are quite close but he's good at boxing techniques, and his cultivation base is a little higher than mine. If we fight one-on-one, I'll be no match for him. We rank closely on the list because he's bad at theories. Something is weird about Du Lei, too. He's not bad in leg techniques. Wang Ying ranks 67th and he's 69th. It seems he's weaker, but in fact, he's extremely fast and ruthless. Wang Ying definitely can't beat him one-on-one. Yeah, that's right. Also, Mo Xiao is my friend, and I've never beat him. I thought Mo Xiao was Mr. Wang's student. We registered together, but I didn't pass the test. Not only him, Bai Zhong became Mr. Hong Sun's student when school started. I remember that clearly. I remember Du Lei was Mr. Zhu Hong's student. However, they've all become Lu Sun's students already. Son of a bitch. I thought Lu Sun picked students that were on par with mine for fairness. But actually, he's made a thorough investigation on my students. Zhu Hong ranks 4th and Zhao Ye 7th, they seem to be on par with each other. However, I've witnessed their true strength. If I hadn't pointed out Zhu Hong's lifegate acupoint, Zhao Ye would have definitely lost. Lu Sun must have known that Wang Ying's legs were once injured, that's why he picked Du Lei who is fast and good at leg techniques. Zheng Yang is good at spear techniques, so picked Mo Xiao who's much better. As for Yuan Tao, this guy called Kong Jie ranks 300th. I can tell off the top of my head that he must be aggressive. And he specializes in dealing with people like Yuan Tao who's good at defense. In outsiders' eyes, it's fair that Lu Sun didn't pick his outstanding students but low-ranking ones to fight my students, but in fact, he secretly picked those who can suppress my students. What should I do? For this purpose, he even poached talents from other teachers. Shit, he wants to climb up by using me. How dare he treat me like a stepping stone? I have to burn my bridge. Within 10 days, I must earn more than 20 million to purchase the medicine we need. Lu Sun, just you wait and see, you'll regret what you've done. Lu Sun's classroom, Hongtian Academy. Who misses me? There are only 2 weeks left before the freshman competition starts. I have to hurry. Sir. Good job. Chang recruited guards and got everything ready within such a short time. He seems quite capable. Sir. Well, not bad. Sir. Sir, I've called them all here as you instructed. Well done. Did you spread what I told you yesterday? Don't worry, I did. I believe people in the whole Tianxian city will soon know I'm serving a noted teacher. How did you spread it? Tell me. I tore down my shop in a high-profile manner and then told everyone in the mall that from today on, I'll be a noted teacher's butler. There have been many people coming and going to the mall. I bet the news will soon get out. Then, you must have spent a lot of money recruiting these guards and maids, right? Is there any money left? It didn't cost much. As soon as some people heard that we were recruiting guards and maids for the teacher, they offered to come. They asked for extremely low salaries and some even volunteered to work here. 50,000 gold coins are more than enough. The fame of a noted teacher is so amazing. He just tore down his shop and declared to be a noted teacher's butler. Even if few believed it, there were still people willing to be guards and maids. No other jobs can have such great appeal. I see. Ask someone to get me some tea. Yes, sir. The news has been spread, and all I have to do is wait. Sir, how about hanging a sign at the entrance saying that a noted teacher is here? What the hell? It sounds like a warning of, be careful not to get bitten. Save it. It seems no one will come today. Let's go take a walk. Take a walk. Then, what if someone comes when we are out? Tell the guards if someone comes, keep him at the door. No matter who it is, he will not be allowed to get in without my permission. Yes, sir. I almost forgot. Who is the wealthiest among the people you know? In terms of wealth, it must be Mr. Ling Tianyu, the owner of Tianyu Mall. Mr. Ling is a billionaire and he's extremely wealthy. I disguise myself as a noted teacher to earn money quickly, so of course I will rip the biggest cash cow off. Then he'll be my target. Where is he now? At this time, Mr. Ling is most likely to be in the mall. You want to see him? Yeah, let's go take a look. Sir, Mr. Ling's office is in there. The rich indeed stay in extraordinary places. I heard this pair of stone lions was made of Tainan gray jade, the best gray jade in the Tianxian kingdom, by a grade 6 craftsman hired by Mr. Ling. With grade 6 craftsmanship, a single one costs millions of gold coins. I thought 1,000,000 gold coins would enable me to become a rich man. But compared with a real wealthy man, I'm just like a beggar. Sir, do you want me to find Mr. Ling for you and ask him to welcome you? No. I'm just looking around. Let's sit down over there. Are you wondering why I'm not going to Mr. Ling? I don't dare to guess what you are thinking. Don't be nervous, just be honest with me. I feel confused. You are a noted teacher. If you want to see him, he definitely won't refuse. Once I tell him who I am, he definitely won't and doesn't dare to refuse. But, do you believe he will take the initiative to meet me without my identity revealed? It will be so degrading for a noted teacher to take the initiative to reveal who he is himself to meet a merchant. Without your identity revealed. I don't believe it. Mr. Ling is a merchant. But now that he owns such a large mall, he must have some backers. Even some officials and nobles will fail to meet him. How could he come to you without knowing who you are? If you don't believe it, I'll show you. However, before that, you have to do whatever I tell you and don't ever think about disobeying. Yes, sir. Good, then go smash the head of the stone lion on the left. What? Sir, that stone lion is worth millions of gold coins and Mr. Ling cherishes it so much. If I do that, I'll lose my life. Sir, I don't want to die. With me here, you won't die, don't worry. You are disobeying me. Relax, smash that stone lion and I will help you break through after we get back. With me here, there won't be any problem, and Ling Tianyu won't give you a hard time, he'll be grateful to you and give you gifts instead. Fine. With you here, even though Mr. Ling is powerful, he may not go too far. Mr. Ling values that lion so much that he'll touch it several times every day. How dare he smash it? Is that guy out of his mind? What's going on? He smashed Mr. Ling's stone lion. He smashed Mr. Ling Tianyu's favorite stone lion. Get him. Mr. Ling will give you handsome rewards. They came so fast. Wait. Can I have a chance to explain? In fact. Shut up, teach him a lesson. Beat him up first. It's surprising. Shouldn't those people go tell Mr. Ling about it and then solve the problem? Why did they directly beat him up? Judging from the situation, if I go over there, I will get beaten up too. I'd better play dumb for now. Sir, didn't you say I would be fine, you big liar? Stop it. What on earth is going on? Sir, we were patrolling just now. And we saw this ignorant guy smash your stone lion. He wanted to run but was caught by us. You are San Chong. Tell me, what's your purpose? Otherwise, I will throw you into the river to feed the fish. My master asked me to do so. Your master? Yeah, he took me in yesterday. There he is. Sir. You asked him to smash my stone lion.